Hey, good morning everybody. How you doing? This is Mike, Logan in flight, sitting here on top of Terminal B parking garage. It's about 82 degrees, but it feels like 1,000 right now. Yeah, so I got all my stuff, all my gear inside with the out of the sunlight here, and I will be out here for a little bit. I have a hard stop at flight JetBlue 1080, which is my wife landing from Edinburgh around 2 o'clock. So I'll be out there for a little bit just to have some fun with you guys. Got the KBOS here. I think we have Korean airline coming in, a bunch of special liveries in and out of here this morning. I posted them on the Discord if you're interested in seeing those. But yeah, just gonna come out here, have some fun, get some planes. Hope you guys enjoy it. And things may be a little askew, but that's just the way it is today. All right, let's get out here and see what's going on. As long as my equipment doesn't overheat too much. Got Korean. I didn't even see that come in. Coming in from Seoul. Behind the buildings here. I set up the similar place I did last Wednesday night, just because of no parking up here. It's really crazy. So what we got here? We got Kim from Rhode Island. How you doing, Kim? Jason, did you land on that JetBlue? I just came in, all blue with the, that was the first mint there. I think I saw that coming earlier, if that was you. Bobbers, how you doing? All right, let me see what we got going on here. A little discombobulated today, but hey, that makes it a little more interesting. We got Korean heading up back. We might see that takeoff. Really depends on what time flight JB 1080 comes in. We have American out here is going to be heading to LAX. An A321neo lining up on, looks like 22 right. So those are the guys that are in play today. Should be all day today, 22 right, 22 left. Taking off on the orange top to the bottom, landing on the yellow top to the bottom. Later on today, they may start using 27, depending on the winds, but the winds seem to be consistent all day today. So we'll see what happens. Some of these wires are going to keep clicking into my microphone here. All right, they got Delta heading right to Richmond. No resting here, they're going right away. It's the E175, flight 5622. I just have wires everywhere here. When I got here this morning, there was an MD-11 taking off. I actually got that with my phone because I just literally had pulled in here. So I'll post that later on for sure. And we got here, let's see, we got some Jason, Robert Drew, how you doing? Terry from Miami. All right. And Walter, how you doing? Yeah, I think I saw your plane land. Jason, yeah. And you see any great international flights coming in and out of Boston? Also, did you see start a couple of them minutes ago? Just asking. Just started up. Yep. We just had a Korean come in, and we might get another one too. Like I said, today is a limited time schedule. What do we have coming in here now? We have a Southwest coming in from Chicago Midway. Mom, how you doing? Figure I'd come out here. We know Kelly doesn't like me videoing and doing this when she's taking off. Very superstitious that way. But nothing says that you can't do it when she's landing. Planning on landing around 2 o'clock. So like I said, that's flight JetBlue 1080 is my cutoff time. Because once she lands, I have to pack up quick. So inadvertently, I was even looking here, Terry. Yeah, so about 2 o'clock today, roughly. Really depends on that plane lands. Citizen Towel, how you doing? There we go. How you doing? See Jason, who lives in Everett. I'm just going through all the different things here. What did I see? Yeah, there's Mom right there. How you doing? And just a little note, if you're watching this now or at some time, if you were out here on Wednesday night and were next to me and you lost something, I have it. Just send me an email at loganandflight@gmail.com with your name, the city you're from, and the item. That way I'll know exactly who you are. And I'll get it back to you as soon as I can. Pete, how you doing? Good morning. All right, we got a Cape Air. Another Cape Air day. Heading to Bar Harbor. Other night was crazy, all the Cape Airs flying around. And there's still plenty over here in the corral, that's for sure. So they'll be in and out here all the time. All right, next coming in, we have American Airlines coming in from Syracuse in E175. If I can find it. There it is. Flight number 4635. Any chance I'll be streaming next Wednesday? Hey, there's always a chance. If it's a Wednesday, it would be at nighttime or late afternoon. Alright, so where are we here? I'm just going through the chats. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Pats fan, how you doing? Yeah, that's next, possibly. We'll have to see. Next weekend, I am away, so there'll be some limited time there. Jean-Michel, how you doing? Good morning. Oh, it's coming this afternoon. Depends on how fast it's flying. May or may not see it. I have a hard stop around 2 o'clock. So if it gets a good wind, we'll see. Next one is a Delta A321 from Atlanta. Now we got Southwest taking off now, 22 right, heading to St. Louis. There it is. Flight number 960, 737 MAX 8. So we are right in front of, see if I can get it here. They have United right in front of us here. Another United over here. Southwest just came in, that American just came in. I think that American just came in. No, that's actually probably heading out. Wow, I sound really, really loud here. Let me turn that down a little bit. All right, it's a little bit quiet here all of a sudden, which is not totally rare. So how you guys doing? This is Mike, Logan in Flight, sitting here at Logan Airport, Terminal B parking garage. I may be a little askew here, I can't really tell. Got all my stuff inside the car on top of stuff, so leveling was not a priority right now. The cameras should be all set. But hope you guys are just joining us. Having a great day. Hope you had a great week. And hope you're going to have a great weekend. Just the beginning of it. Like I said earlier, flight JetBlue 1080. My wife is on that. As soon as that lands, I'm out of here. But I figure I come out here until that point. It's supposed to land around 2 o'clock. So whatever planes we can get prior to 2 o'clock, hopefully we'll get a lot of good ones before, before we get out of here. And we got our Reinhard, how you doing? Good afternoon. Good morning. So used to saying good afternoon. Tech Geek. I guess I hear somewhere. Wrong one. There we go. This one. There we go. Tech Geek. How you doing? All right. I got my back to the airport, so I can't see what's going on. But I will turn around and take a gander. Next one is a American Airlines coming in from, I believe it's Madison. See if we can get that on the screen here. It's a E175, flight 4391. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. It's like the next event that's going to happen here, Logan. So far away. Yeah, it is hot out here today for sure. I was really debating this. Hopefully my equipment won't overheat. Well, my tripod keeps working. There we go. Besides being hot, it is beautiful here today. Hey, hello Missouri, how are you? Yes, it's definitely hot out here today. There we go. Curtis, how you doing? From Missouri. We have a Delta heading out. We're heading to Halifax. I think it looks like it's heading to Halifax. We had Skinny Mark come in last night. He's a pilot for PAL Airlines. Lately, he's been a celebrity flight. He's had a couple well-known people on his flight. He can disclose in the Discord if he wants to. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm losing my voice. Oh no. All right. Yeah, so we look just straight out. And I don't kick the camcorder. There we go. There's the Logan Lagoon. The water tower out there. Pretty cool. Paul, how you doing? Good morning. Oh, 319. I love these kind of planes. All right, Delta's just about out of the end of runway 22 right. Like I said, it's heading to Halifax and E175. And they're ready for clearance, and they got it, and they're ready to get out of here. Hey, 1620, how you doing? Good morning. I don't know, I mean, I'm sure this plane's been here before many times, but most of the time the only Halifax flight I usually see here is PAL Airlines at nighttime. But hey, we got Delta as well. So all the planes do a left turn out to get away from the populated area for you know, sound stuff. Yeah, yesterday was really hot too. Hey, 392, how are you? Yeah, I've been out here for, I don't know, about a year and a half or so. Started a year ago, January. Brother and I would come out here and just goof off, have some fun. To get tangled up in wires here. Well, we got the Cape Air parade going on back behind the scenes there. So Cape Airs, they all have to march out to the plane themselves. Oh, I just saw the, I think this is, I think that's the New York Police Department tail right there for JetBlue. And we have a Delta A319 that's heading out to 22 left, 22 right, I'm sorry. Airport's right, my left. So I'll be taking off, so I'll be heading to Bozeman, Montana. So we got CC on, there's the mod, if anyone else is on, that's good. If CC want me to change anything, let me know. It seems pretty good right now. And we got a JetBlue coming in from Richmond, an A220. There it is. Flight number 1282. Things may look a little blurry at times just because I think it's just the heat. Where I'm set up here, I'm going over rooftops, which are probably dissipating heat. I didn't have much of an option. I think I almost went up to the Eagle's Nest, which is way up high. I probably should have. Next time. Oh, that'd be cool. Is Logan gonna put flight radar live 24/7 camera? Like, I don't know. I plead maybe. That'd be pretty cool. I think there's another JetBlue coming in from Raleigh-Durham in A220. Flight 484. And we also have that Delta A319 taking off. We'll get to takeoffs because it is a lot louder. We might have a twofer for a little bit here. We'll see how this works out here. I'll stay with this, see if we can get a landing before that other one takes off. We call this a Kelly special. All right, next coming in, we have United coming in from Chicago, and we have American Airlines heading to Savannah. We got a Cape Air down here that just, I think it just arrived. There's no reason why it would be right there at the time. United A321 coming in from Chicago. This is our last JetBlue, just came in from Raleigh, Durham, waiting to cross 22. Next taking off is American Airlines, heading to Savannah, E175, flight 4755. Just starting the roll now. Jackson, how you doing? Good morning. Is Logan going to put the 24/7? I don't know. They do, that would be great. I'll be at home sometimes just watching Flight Radar 24 and having a live ATC going at the same time. Pretending I'm here. I mean, that would be great to have, the automated stuff, but you know, it's usually limited what it can view. And around here, some things happen that you just can't find those automated things. We'll say, hey, I honestly have no problem. All right, we have Delta coming in from Nashville in A220. And we got JetBlue heading to Orlando in A320, flight 1531. And this is the, I believe it's the New York Police Department. All right. I do miss the alley sites, having the big planes parked right there. Looks like we have a Cape Air coming. Nope, not a Cape Air. Looks like a Cape Air. It's a Piper Malibu. All kinds of planes coming in here, private planes. And international as well, Air Canada. Be heading to Montreal. And coming in is a JetBlue A320, coming in from JFK, flight 1018. Oh, we got a flight taking off here too. Remember to get both these guys. American Airlines heading to Philly, a Philly special. Flight 2783 and A321. If you get a chance, check out Pensy Planes. He does Philly and some surrounding airports. And he calls these a Philly special. So do I. Next taking off is a JetBlue Flight 311 heading to Chicago. An A320. Chassis Bob from Chicago, how you doing? Good morning. Oh yeah, Philly cheesesteaks. The food starts early this morning. I hear you there. How you doing, Sarah? Good morning. Cruising, Asher? Where's this United going? Cruising, how you doing? Good morning. I figure out where that plane's going. Keeps going and going and going. All right, now we have Cape Air coming from Islip, Cessna 402. I think it's a Cape Air down there too. Yeah, it's be heading to Rockland. A lot of Cape Airs, which is not unusual here. So those just joining us, how you doing? Good morning. So used to saying good afternoon, I gotta think and say, oh no, good morning, good morning. If you're watching this, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. The best way you're gonna find me out here, especially in shows like today where I just pop out here, you know. We have memberships as well, all different levels. You get the stickers and super chats, all that kind of stuff. We got a store where you can t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, all that kind of fun stuff. Got the $250 out there still for $15 each one. That's just going to be out there for $15 forever probably. Just fun having them out there. What else we got? If you use Logan 10, you get 10% off your entire purchase. We have a Discord site where we post the daily liveries that are coming out here, and other things, any other news that's happening around airports, anything that's related to air travel. We'll throw that out there. I'm just going to cover up something here real quick just because it seems to get really hot. All right. What else we got there? PayPal tip jar, Instagram, all those kind of fun things. But just coming out here, enjoying us, the live streams. I can try to get out as much as I can. J-Ro, how you doing? Good morning. And yeah, that's really what it is. I'll try and post videos. I'll take snippets of today's show and all my shows, and I'll put different video clips out there, just snippets of the highlights, the highlight reel, I guess you could call it. And but yeah, but happy Saturday. I'm gonna get back out there. Just wanted to say hi. Make sure you guys are there. One last thing, if you were here last Wednesday night, and you forgot something, just email me at loganaflight@gmail.com. tell me what the item is, your name and where you're from. That's enough for me to know who you are, and I will try to do my best to get it back to you. All right. Let me see. Cruising to do A340, 600s. I seen the 300s here. I don't remember if we got a 600. I don't know. Oh, what's this? Oh. Simon, how you doing? All right, let's get back out here to these metal birds. These guys are tough to track. They're so close. There we go. All right, let me get my radar back to where it was. There's United coming in from Dulles, flight 3551, E175. Next taking off here, we have Air Canada heading to Montreal. 737 MAX 8. Okay, we'll take it. All right, next taking off is Delta heading to LaGuardia, E175, flight 5755. I've recorded that a couple times, depends when it came in. I'm talking about the Lufthansa Star Alliance A340. Yeah, that's been here a few times. I have recorded it different times in different locations. All right, next line up for takeoff, we have JetBlue heading to Cancun, an A220, flight 771. Just a nice blue sky today. So cool. Now we got a Cape Air Cessna, Tecnam 2012 coming down taxiway Charlie, We're heading back to the alley. And we got a Delta lining up on 22 right, heading to LAX, a 757, flight 2004. Here it comes. Our next taking off is a Cape Air Cessna 402. It's going to be heading to Nantucket on the other end of the world here. I got little birds flying around me here. I'm not sure why. One just flew right between my legs up the stance. That was crazy. A lot of Cape Air action going on over there. We got a couple planes out of the usual locations. It's like one taking off, one coming in. All right, this Cape Air at the end there, behind the Delta, clear for takeoff, heading to Nantucket. There we go. Zygote, how you doing? Good morning. I wonder if we'll see some Godzilla today. Sometimes the Cape Airs will do a right turn out, flying right at us. If there's a lot of planes behind it, try and get out of here. Not today. Not a big enough line behind it. But it is really cool they fly right over our heads here. Do a quick pilot cam here. Have you seen anybody? No waves, I'm sure, but it's good to see. I got Air Canada heading out there. My wife's aunt flew in Air Canada, and they said they have a TV channel that's the pilot view, which sounds like it was really cool. We have Delta here heading to Tampa. Tampa special, 737-800, flight 1439. Nice. Oh, 103 likes. So cool. Thank you guys. Bewitten, your home airport. Nice. It's mine too. I love it here. I almost didn't come out today because it is a rather warm day today, but I'm like, I gotta get out here. Plus, my wife is landing at around 2 o'clock, flight JetBlue 1080 out of Edinburgh. And when that flight lands, I will do an immediate shutdown and say goodbye. Otherwise, I might have an upset wife if I'm sitting up here doing what I'm doing and she's already on the ground somewhere. Now we got a life flight coming in from Maine. We'll get these from different locations, sometimes the Vineyard. I'm only assuming that they're medical life flights to get people to a Boston hospital. And they'll park over in the private plane area where there's quick access to the road, so if they have to get any kind of medical vehicles in, they can do that quickly. I'm assuming that. I have no knowledge, but to me it makes sense. If it's local around here, they get the helicopters, the med flights. But from Maine, yeah, hop on a plane. All right, let's go into Newark, United Airlines. Flight 2394. So that's the life flight plane. And we have a JetBlue coming in from London Heathrow. And a Delta heading to Salt Lake City. An A321neo, flight 464. So as that medevac got clearance across, and they'll be heading out to up behind Terminal E parking, Terminal E gates, where they can access the roads very quickly. So this American here is going to wait until that crosses for sure. And it'll be heading to Miami, flight 2980, 737-800. Benjamin, good morning. How are you? I didn't see this one. Paul, how you doing? So while waiting for this, we have the Cape Air coming down runway Charlie. And we have the Frontier Bighorn Sheep livery coming in now on 22 left. If I can find it. There it is. This should pass and review right in front of us, so we'll get a good side of that. Pretty cool. They got the JetBlue planes, I like all the Frontier variety of tail creatures. And we have an American taking off. Surprised even me. And a Delta coming in from Pittsburgh. And the Cape Air ticket. I'm going to do the Cape Airs. They're just fun. And where did I say? There it is. And we got Sarah with 200 joules here, and Jimmy, or Jimmin. So cool, thank you, Sarah. Very majestic looking. All right, next taking off, we have Air Canada heading to Toronto. So at the Frontier, be heading out back. We might see a takeoff, depending on how much what the time is on it. But there goes the Longhorn. And next we have a Gulfstream coming in from Farmingdale. Where'd it go? There it is. Gulfstream G450. Eric, good morning. How are you? Maybe see you sneak in. You missed our first Tampa flight of the day. And next taking off is Allegiant, heading to Destin Fort Walton Beach. Taking off on 22 right. And we also have a JetBlue coming in from Buffalo, an A220. Right above it there. I had no problem clearing the brick. Oh yeah, it's tax-free weekend. Shh, don't tell my wife that. Actually, she's on a plane coming back from Scotland, so. Yeah, you inspired me for that comment there. Yeah, Eric, it is a warm day out here for sure. I know you're about 1,200 miles away from where I am, but it's warm up here too. All right, we have United lining up on 22 right. And we have American Airlines coming in from Nantucket. Flight 4479, landing on 22 left. Jean-Michel, thank you so much. I will definitely take advantage of that. I have to ring up my shirt after the show here. we got a United heading to Denver. I think I'll have a sip of my Dunkin's here too. Lance, how you doing? Good morning. I had to check to see what it was. All right, now we have a Delta lining up heading to Atlanta, and also have a Cape Air coming in from Hyannis. We don't get a lot of Hyannis at Cape Airs. It's the rainbow flag livery. Cool. I feel like I haven't seen this one in a while. All right, now it should turn down Charlie and head into the alley here. And we have the Delta here heading to Atlanta in A321, flight 385. Hey Lance, it's afternoon where you are. All right, it's afternoon. For me, it feels like afternoon because I usually get up really early in the morning. There's JetBlue coming in from JFK. We're talking about birds being hit. There was some issues this morning on one of the runways. I think it was 22 right. They had some birds on the runway by one plane, and then after that they were all gone. So we got that Cape Air there. Got a Cape Air here heading to, I think it's going to Martha's Vineyard. Let's see that JetBlue. There it is. I know I saw a JetBlue taxiing somewhere. All right, we got a JetBlue heading to New Orleans. Lining up here on 22 right. Just waiting for just waiting for all these planes to cross here. I think they all should be ready to go now. Like a parade of Cape Airs coming in. All right, JetBlue 401 heading to New Orleans, Louis Armstrong International Airport.
to go see Louie.
All right. All right, they're out of here. Gotta have fun with New Orleans Airport. Got a Cape Air. Whoops, wrong button, I'm sorry. I don't know what button I just pressed. Cape Air here, heading to Rutland, I believe. All right, let me check out back here, see what's going on. We got a couple Frontiers backstage now. We got this JetBlue from JFK. It's got a parking spot, so it's on the move. We have a Delta coming in from London Heathrow. A330-900. My bad. That should be here in a little bit. Behind that, we have American Airlines coming in from London Heathrow. The 777, flight 109. So they're on their way in. Let's see if we can get this A330. It's like a parade of planes from London Heathrow. Oh, I pressed the wrong button here. Come on, Mike. You're semi-professional. Not really. So this is the Delta from London Heathrow. And right behind this one, we have American Airlines coming in from London Heathrow at 777. Now the American lands now and then takes off later on tonight, usually around the same time as the A380 takes off. Lowland, how you doing? We got Mark, good morning. Bill, good morning. Wow, my cameras are really hot to touch now. The American from London Heathrow. And we have an American here heading to Orlando. Flight 2907 and 737-800. Oh, I see CC found the American Airlines emojis. Sydney, how you doing? Good morning. Wow, 12 months, Sydney. So cool. Thank you so much for your support. Glad you've been in here. Hope you're enjoying this. Keeping an eye out for Codzilla, if that's around anywhere. I don't see we have a Cape Air. Came from Provincetown. We assume it's going back to Provincetown. Maybe just landing from Provincetown on 22 left. Actually, landing on 22 right. Because the American was taking a little while to get off the runway, I think. Which is fine. We do that. We got a Delta coming in from Detroit, an A321, flight 2648, just about here. So both that Delta and American that landed from London Heathrow will be heading to Terminal E. So we have the Delta. Good. You know, every frame has a Cape Air in it somewhere. A couple Cape Airs there. There's one out there. There's that big Delta coming in that came in from London Heathrow. All over the place. It's like a Cape Air show today for sure. G Bishop, how you doing? Good morning. Got 10 minutes left and I can start saying good afternoon. Hey, sending some gold with 10 jewels. Thank you so much. All right, next taking off is this Sun Country? Sun Country, heading to Minneapolis. There we go. right, now we got that big American here. 777. Passing in review with all the Cape Airs in the background. One Care, how you doing? UNC alert. What's this one? Let me see. Ah, cool. 440 joules. Thank you so much. Those cool. Those are cool. Those joule things are really cool. We got another plane passing in review here, and we have a couple planes taking off. We have American Airlines heading to Charlotte, an A321. Svetlana, how you doing? It's our cruise director for cruise ships. No cruises today. There'll probably be some tomorrow, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get out here tomorrow. But hey, you never know. It's been some random cruises here, also. I am sometimes on Sunday. Sunday night sometimes it's just difficult. But you never know. That's why you subscribe and turn on notifications. It's the best way you're going to find me out here. You never know what's going to happen. You got an A220 here coming in from Pittsburgh. Yeah, cruises around here are usually Friday night. They come in Friday morning, leave Friday night, and come in Sunday morning and leave Sunday night. Although I was here one Sunday where I got the cruises coming in. One cruise coming in anyways. I guess it was Norwegian something. That was cool seeing it come in with the sunrise. Now we got United way out there. Getting ready for runway 22 left, heading to San Francisco, so it's fully loaded. A lot of times they'll do that when they need the whole longer of the runways. The Lowlander, JetBlue A223 arriving, and a Wookiee. City miles, great summer so far. Hot in California. Hot here too. All right, what are we waiting for here? Let's see. We have American Airlines coming in from Reagan, right above it. All right, that United is lining up now for a 22 left. Heading to San Francisco, 737 MAX 9. Yeah, it's weird. They don't call it an official heat wave unless it's 3 days in a row, and this is day 3. So I think we have a heat wave. Day 1 would be a heat wave for me. I don't need 3 days to tell me that it's hot up. Yeah, so all the care talk out there, there are Cape Air, they call it Care. That's that is. We have a Cape Air here, Tectum 2012, Cape Air here, Cape Air over here, and Cape Air Chaos just in there. Looking for spots to park the planes over there. All right, next taking off, and we got another Cape Air coming in from Rockland, actually. Cessna 402. So we got a Cape Air crossing over 22 left, and we have a Delta heading to Wilmington on 22 right, so that's cleared over, and we have the Delta. It's a E175, flight 5695. Hello, Connecticut. How you doing? Yeah, it's nasty hot here too. There's a nice, not a nice, but a breeze here at the airport. I'm about 5 stories up, next to the ocean, so it's not a lot of stuff slowing the wind down, but it's still, the sun beating on me is pretty warm. But it is beautiful sky here, though, for sure. Let me see. Oh, is that Godzilla out there? Let me just double check and see here. I don't think that's Godzilla. Yeah, it is Godzilla. It's tough to see it so far away. Alright, we got a Dash 8 taking off here. Heading to Toronto. Porter. All right, another Cape Air crossing over, heading back. Let me see, we got some, yeah, the Red Sox are doing pretty well. William, how you doing? All right, good afternoon. We can say good afternoon now. High noon. All right, there is a plane over here. I see, where is Godzilla? There it is. Heading back to shore. If you get a chance, it's a nice, especially today, it's a nice cool ride. You will get wet. And the drivers are crazy. All right, next coming in is American Airlines flight 3514 and E175. All right, next coming in, we have Delta coming in from Chicago, an A220. I think this is the last Cape Air waiting to get in. And it's moving, that's good. All right, here is the Delta A220. Alright, there goes the last Cape Air. Hopefully there's not going to be any more Cape Air issues. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? Thank you so much for watching, hitting that like button. Oh, definitely hot at Newark. Yeah, definitely hot here as well. Let me see if we got coming in here. We have a Delta from Raleigh-Durham. We got an American here heading out. This will be heading to Chicago. Betsy, good morning. How you doing? I think you missed the only Tampa flight so far. And next coming in, we have United Airlines from Houston. Not sure what that bell is going on. No more Godzilla. Godzilla's gone back home for a little bit. And just as all those Cape Airs came in, a whole bunch of Cape Airs going right back out. There's one to the left there, just loading up. Still by the Cape Air feet. We got a Delta heading out. It's going to be heading to Madison. It's on the way out to right. Not quite there. You can see the top left of the screen right there. Anybody coming in anytime soon? Got a JetBlue from Martha's Vineyard and a couple. Hope you guys are enjoying this. This is Mike, Logan at Flight. Just having some fun out here today. A little Saturday morning. This show will abruptly stop when JetBlue 1080 lands from Edinburgh. My wife is on that flight, so as soon as that lands, I need to pack up my stuff and go get her, I guess. So yeah, I'm staying out here. It's about 2 o'clock supposed to land, so I'll be out here till 2 o'clock or so, depending when the plane lands, and then I will abruptly stop, unfortunately. But you know, that's just the way it is. Let me see if do we see the end of the runways here. And the plane's still going out there. Cool. But thank you all for joining. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. People that subscribed, I'm not too far away from 10,000 subscribers. I've said it many times. I remember like the first 15 were my kids' friends. So getting to 10,000 is absolutely insane and crazy. But it's just really cool. This has been such a experience doing this. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm glad I can keep coming out here and doing this. So cool. All right. What else? We have subscriptions. We have memberships as well. All those fun YouTube-y things. We have the store. If you use Logan 10, you get 10% off your entire purchase. Discord. We have PayPal, tip jar thing, Instagram. All these links can be found on the YouTube channel and loganinflight.com. Oh, you got the t-shirt. Cool. Hope you use that Logan 10 discount. You get 10% off. But yeah, this t-shirt here is every one is $15. I'm going to keep it that price. It's a fun shirt and just something to enjoy. All right. Where are we here? We're at an airport and we have Delta. Be heading to Madison, I believe it is. Also have that JetBlue backing out in front of us there. That's going to be heading to Nantucket. So I'll be out here either once that plane lands, flight JetBlue 10 and 80, or my equipment melts. Whatever comes first, that's when I'll be done. All right, next taking off is a Cape Air Cessna 402. Not sure where it's going. There it is. MedTech, how you doing? Good afternoon. We got JetBlue coming in here from Martha's Vineyard, an A220. Oh, we have a Tecton 2012. Heading to Sonic Lake, New York. Let me see what we got here. Let's see. A little 2 hours, cool. MedTech, how you doing? I don't know if there's any leprechauns here yet today. Maybe in before I leave, we'll see. Yankee Tango coming to Boston, 3 hours. I might not be here for that. We'll see what happens. I have a serious cut time at around 2 o'clock or so. Donovan, how are you? Good afternoon. So another couple Cape Air and JetBlue racing here. All right, another plane coming in. We have American Airlines from Philly, an A321, flight 1416. Another Philly special. All right, what we got going on here now? We have American Airlines lining up, gonna be heading to Chicago. Not quite leaving yet. Got another Air Canada coming in from Toronto, E175. A couple smaller planes. And we got a JetBlue right in front of us pushing back. Pushing really far back, actually. It's over here near the southwest gates. Let's be heading to Nantucket once they stop pushing it back. Well, they pushed that back all the way out of Charlie, the alley. And next up is Air Canada from Toronto. I'm just really surprised they pushed that JetBlue from way over there all the way through the alley, past the buildings, all the way over to here. I guess because Charlie can get pretty congested. Every plane in there has the right of way. The Cape Airs, the JetBlues, Southwest if they're in there, Boutique Air and everything. So I think clearing this plane out all the way really opened up for the Cape Airs to come in again. We did have that big lineup earlier. All right, we have American Airlines heading to Chicago, 737 MAX 8. I gotta check the battery after this in the heat. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last today. Let me see if we get to the chat here. See what I'm missing here. 100% best ground crews here. Expired. Would I be here long enough to see the retro livery? I will not be. That's supposed to land in about 3 hours. I have a strict flight JetBlue 1080 curfew. My wife is on that. So I came out here this morning and early afternoon here. So once that plane lands, I need to beat them to, whoops, wrong button here, boom. They're gonna go through customs and they're out of here, so I gotta beat them. All right, that JetBlue's just been detached. Okay, it's gonna be on its own now, which is good. All right, we have Southwest heading to Baltimore Washington International. Way out there, the end of runway 22 right. We have a Frontier backstage lit up. Which one is it? It is the Bighorn Sheep, the one we saw landing earlier. Looks like that's getting ready to go to Atlanta. It's lit up at least. We'll see if it leaves. a whole mess of planes heading out there now. And we have a Logan Whale saying goodbye to everybody. All right, this guy should have the clearance to take off. There we go. $737 MAX 8 for Southwest. Flight 1377. Next taking off is a JetBlue, an A220, 1055, heading to Reagan. Don't want to jinx, but where's everybody coming in? Now we got a Southwest coming in from Dallas on the way here. JetBlue from Tampa. A320. It's JetBlue Vacations livery. That'll be cool. But right now we have this JetBlue heading to Reagan. 1055. All right, next taking off is a JetBlue heading to Montego Bay. Hey, if there's heat here or heat there, I think I'd rather be there. An A220 flight 1193. Hey, Spectral Whispers, how you doing? Good afternoon. All right, we have a Delta heading to Minneapolis. And the Southwest from Dallas, 737. An update, my wife's flight should be here at 2:12 this afternoon. Let's see how good the estimates are based on real time. Marco Selly, how you doing? Good afternoon. Here we have Embraer Phenom. As far as I can go with that one. This is that Bombardier Global 6000. Here, American Airlines E-175 coming in from Indianapolis. We got JetBlue there heading to Nantucket, waiting to take off. Yeah, Marco, I saw you. How you doing? Oh, so cool. Got your parents on that flight. Nice. Charles Hooper, how you doing? Good afternoon. Robert Batista. Happy Saturday to you too. All right, this JetBlue's heading to Nantucket. Flight 1352 in a 220. Have an American just landed from Charlotte on 22 left. Flight 2023, but we'll stay with this one here. All right, battery's doing good. Here we have a JetBlue coming in from Nashville. I believe the next one should be the JetBlue Vacation Special Livery. This one here is Flight 806 and A220. Next taking off is a Delta heading to San Francisco. Oh, next one's coming from Pittsburgh. Then the next one's coming from Tampa, and that's the special livery. We'll stick with the takeoff because that's what we're going to hear. Besides the alarm bells for school. Any teachers on here, I'm sorry if you hear the bells. They get the school bell, giving you the shakes. So I got a few weeks left before school starts. There's that. There's the JetBlue from Pittsburgh just landed. And behind us we have the JetBlue from Tampa, Vacations livery. It's a couple miles out. We got American heading to Reagan in E175. Might be able to do a reverse Kelly special. Get the takeoff and get the landing of the Vacations one. And here's Tampa, special livery. JetBlue Vacations livery. We have another American 777 coming from out back. Didn't know we had two here. Sorry, it said 787. I wonder if this was diverted or something. We should get 787s here for American, but I don't know everything we get, so. There's a Queen landing today. Actually, it's Yankee Tango. It's a retro livery for Lufthansa. I will not be here for that, most likely, unfortunately. Yeah, but this 787, I'm not sure the story behind this one. Let me see if I can find the story behind it. One of it was diverted yesterday. Yeah, it was diverted yesterday. So that's, sorry, I was looking to see what's going on, see why that's even here. I just question that sometimes. It was diverted yesterday, supposed to go to JFK. There were so many storms everywhere, all over the place. So I guess we had the lesser of the evil, so it came here. We did have storms yesterday. Logan was shut down for at least half an hour yesterday. Due to thunderstorms. And here's that Tampa flight, Vacations livery. In a Cape Air. It wouldn't be right today without having a Cape Air on site somewhere in the frame. I wonder if this guy's going in the alley. Do that American 787 Like I said, it was going to JFK yesterday. Got diverted here. It's actually heading to JFK now. This is where that's where it's destined to. Couple whales today, not many though. Less than 60 to go to 10K. Ah, so cool. That is crazy. All right, a little quiet here. So that American's going to JFK 787-900, flight 4687. We have a JetBlue coming in from Milan in a 321 Neo, flight 332. We have our required KBOS all over the place, just hanging around out here. All right, so it is confirmed the Vacations livery is heading into the alley. That would have been right in front of us. We have the spot over there. But here's the A321 Neo coming in from Milan. Taking off on 2 rights. That's right in front of us. That's pretty cool. Should be some good sound with that. Insert Cape Air. Insert Cape Air. All right, the Americans lining up on 22 right, I believe. Hey, we got a star. Thank you so much. That's so cool. You also got a JetBlue coming in, an A220 from Jacksonville, flight 1310. So right above the American. We'll stick with the American. Should be some good sound on this one at least. Just heading to JFK. All right, from Brazil, how are you? That's cool. Next coming in is United Airlines from Newark. It is just a beautiful day here today. Not as many boats out as usually there are, but there are some. So just end of the month, just so you guys know, runway, the light blue one, runway 9 and 27, that's going to be shutting down for 90 days. You guys remember maybe last year? That was shut down for a little bit for adding where was it? At the end of it, adding some safety runoff at the end of it. All the cranes were out there last year. So this will be shutting down again for the second phase of that project, end of August. It says for 90 days, but we all know that's a variable. So 9 will not be, 2, 7, and 9 will not be used. Those are heavily used when using even what they're using today. They use 2, 7 sometimes for landings for additional planes. So it does cause a little bit of delay here. So if you are flying out in the month of September and October, there may be some delays. All right, what do we got out here now? We have a Delta heading to Seattle, an A321neo. Call this the Captain Daddy flight. We had a flight out here where the captain of, actually this flight here, I believe it was, this flight number, the captain's wife and child were on, and the child calls him Captain Daddy. So he called this the Captain Daddy flight. He may not be on the flight right now, but hey, I'm sticking with it. We got a Mitsubishi Challenger coming in from Dulles. Contour Aviation. And once again, we got 1 Cape Air, 2 Cape Air, 3 Cape Airs. I think that's it. And we got all the Cape Airs parked over here. All right, next taking off, we have Delta heading to Milwaukee, E175, flight 5614. All right, someone said it. All these Cape Airs out here. Get a Congo of Cape Airs. They've been saying that all morning. I just had that Southwest land coming in from Chicago Midway. So how you guys doing? Hope you're enjoying this. Just having some fun here today. I got my dunks. Definitely need it today. A little bit warm. The sun seems to have gone in behind a cloud or something, which is good. But smash that like button if you haven't already. Feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. All those fun YouTube-y things. We have memberships. We have a store. If you use Logan 10, you get 10% off your entire purchase. We have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats. Sweatshirts may not be needed today for sure, unless you're sitting in a movie theater with a lot of AC. which I was last night with my kids, seeing Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. What else? Oh, I just hit something over here. Whoops. What else we got here? We have a Discord, all different channels on there. We have PayPal tip jar. We have Instagram. All these links can be found on the YouTube channel and loganinflight.com. You see, I wish it was a Monster Jam livery airplane. Now, that'd be pretty cool. That would be really cool to see a Monster Jam livery. Wow, that would be neat. Not sure which one you would put on a plane. Would it be a Monster Jam in general? Would you actually, have like a Gravedigger plane or something like that? Not sure how that would fly. No pun intended. This is a Cessna Citation 5. Unknown where it came from. And we got a JetBlue coming in from Dublin. An A321neo. Next coming in is Delta 123 from Edinburgh, flight 767. This is not the Edinburgh flight I'm looking for. I'm looking for the JetBlue version of this. A little bumpy there. Not enough to spill a drink, but enough to wake you up, I think. Janice, how you doing? Good afternoon. Yeah, Tim Hortons. They don't have many of those around here. They used to have a couple around here. I think they all shut down. Used to like going there as well. Well, there goes the school bell. All right, next coming in we have a JetBlue from Savannah. Also got a Cape Air taking off to Tectum 2012 to parts unknown. Should have stopped kicking the tripod mic. Did I lose level? Now we're good. Alex, how you doing? The plane was... I think we had every plane but Celtics yesterday. We had the Bruins. I think we had the Red Sox. We did have the Celtics yesterday. You remember the white nose plane? That comes in here once in a while. The team does not actually fly on it that I'm aware of. Here is flight 2247 from Miami American. There we got another American coming in from LaGuardia, E170. Haven't seen an E170 in a while either. Green come blue 2. All right, next coming in is American Airlines from LaGuardia, an E170. There we got a few heading out there now. Getting ready for 2-2. Oh, Blue Lucky is the something. That's cool. I don't think I've seen it close enough to say what it was. Pensy Plains, how you doing, Scott? Good afternoon. Let me do a quick battery change. Hold on 1 minute, please. Should be back. Oh, enjoying the lobster roll in Maine. I think I'll be maybe enjoying those next weekend. We'll see. All right, we have a JetBlue heading to the other runway. It's going to Aruba, an A320. That's heading to 22 left. You guys are killing me here. I have to hear it twice. All right, we have Delta heading to Reagan on 22 right. And we get United coming in from Chicago on 22 left. That's probably what's holding up that JetBlue from taking off. All right, JetBlue's lining up on 2-2. So once this plane clears the runway, it will head out here. That's cool. What if I get some filters for my camera? I could live stream that. That'd be really neat. Just real quick, if I'm not sure if you're on the chat, if you were here on Wednesday night when I was out here, you left an item behind. I did pick it up, so no one else would take it. If you email me at loganinflight@gmail.com with your name, city you live in, and what the item was, that's enough for me to know who you are. I'll make sure you get it back. I'm not sure if you're watching. You say you watch once in a while, so you never know. But I figured I'd throw it out there. All right, and this is JetBlue heading to Aruba, A320. Flight 773. And we have Cape Air, Cape Air, Cape Air. You got a Cape Air pulling out of the alley right now. You have American heading to Cincinnati in E175. So I just noticed some construction stuff down here in the alley. That could be causing the issues down there as well. We'll get this plane taken off. That's what we're here for. Cincinnati E175. There goes Eric singing again. I would not mind going to Aruba right now. Yeah, just constant chaos down, constant activity. You got that over here. We have planes being refueled, getting ready to go. That Cessna 402 getting loaded up over there. Oh, storm's moving into Baltimore. All right. Scott, batten down the hatches. Don't go anywhere. We have a Delta out there. Looks like it's going to line up on 22 right. We have a Delta coming in, an A330-900 coming from Amsterdam on the way in. That's over by Manchester by the Sea. We got a JetBlue behind that, an A321 Neo coming in from Amsterdam as well. There's an A380 flying over us. I think I missed it already. From Dulles going to Dubai. That line right there was the A380 line. going from I think Houston to Dubai. Just missed it. Would have had that one. All right, we got this guy lining up at the end here. Heading to Charleston in A220, Delta 2785. Yeah, over in the E-terminals, the underground fuel system over there is really cool. Although a few weeks ago it actually seized up a little bit. And we had little delays going on there after I left. One of those things when it's working, it's working. Oh, we have Spirit of Boston lunch cruise heading out. They just go up there, circle around. You get a meal, a little show. Some great views of the airport. Another cool thing. Goes out of Boston Back Bay. And I think we have... That's Codzilla coming in from the left. Maybe it's going to go attack with the lunch cruise. So yeah, it's nice out here. It's a few different things. There's usually a lot more boats out here, but it is what it is. All right, that Delta's finally moving. And we got both right there. Cool. Yum 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 yum. All right, Delta heading to Charleston, A220. That's jumping right up. Okay, we got a JetBlue from JFK. And an American heading to Indianapolis. Yeah, gotta love it. There has been one. I'm not sure about right now, but there definitely has been one out there. Going to New Bedford. Let me see what's backstage here. Let me see, we got the Bighorn Sheep livery. We have Cape Air. Heading to, I think it's Martha's Vineyard. Texon 2012. I probably can't fly now with that charge. Another Cape Air taking off, parts unknown. Boston International Airport. Most of the flights today are like 50 miles. I see a big guy coming in. What's this coming in? What is that plane? It's a Delta A330 coming in from Amsterdam. Flight 243. Cool, and then we got this JetBlue here on Charlie. Maybe heading into the alley, I'm not quite sure. There we get United Airlines lining up at the end of 22 left. This is going to be heading to Chicago in A321 Neo, flight 1732. Not quite sure. Are we moving? Now we're moving, all right. Next taking off is JetBlue heading to Santo Domingo on A321. Jared, how you doing? I like turtles. How you doing? Oh, I like turtles. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. Alright, now we got that big Delta that just came in from Amsterdam. Hopefully gonna find some room back in Terminal E. Now we have Delta heading out to 22. We have a JetBlue for Daytona Beach. We have Frontier heading out there as well. else we got here? Let's see. We have a Southwest coming in from Baltimore, Washington. Getting out of the storms, apparently. And finally got that JetBlue coming in from Amsterdam. Just checking the flights coming in here. All right, Southwest coming in from Baltimore, Washington. It's just about here. We have a bunch of planes heading out as well. Alec Turtles, yeah, glad you're okay. This heat is pretty crazy, overheating of things. Definitely has an issue. Delta heading to Louisville. E175, flight 5615. Here comes JetBlue from Amsterdam at A321neo. Flight number 32. Heading to Daytona Beach, JetBlue, and A320. Flight 1499. Oh, the rain's hit there, huh? All right, next taking off, we have American Airlines heading to Chicago, an E175, flight 4533. Coming in is a Gulfstream 450 from Boca Raton. Sorry, looking at the Southwest here in front of me. maybe parking right in front of us. Next coming in is another Southwest from Nashville. 737, flight 2957. Got a whole parade of planes coming out now from backstage. So that made it. We have a American A319. Looks like a Canadian E175. And JetBlue A320. A321 Neo onto the engine. That's one that just landed. I got the Southwest here just pulling in. Hey Aiden, how you doing? Email me at loganandflight@gmail.com. Put in your city and the item that you have left behind. I have it here with me, and I'll get it back to you as best way I can. And I'm glad you like the hat. I didn't realize I didn't plug my iPad in. I'm just having it running on batteries. Which is fine. Trying to figure out why the screen is getting so dark. Quite sure what this is. I know what it is, but I'm not sure. Not sure why it is. Next to me is Delta from Savannah, E175, flight 5596. Curious what's going on here. Maybe someone was sick. Who knows? Oh, we lost ATC? There's nothing going on. I think that's the problem. We have American Airlines coming in from Reagan, E175. Yes, you did. Yeah, I have ATC for departures, not arrivals. That's why it was quiet. And there was no one departing. ATC is up there, that little white cap up there. That's where ATC is. Maybe the building's in the way. That's why we can't hear it. Next up means American Airlines from Rochester. E175, flight 4171. All right, lining up. Air Canada heading to Toronto. 22 right. And we have United Airlines coming from Newark. Right over it. That's a 737 MAX 9, flight 1669. The one above it, I should say. All right, we have Korean Airlines heading out to 22. Not sure which 22. Maybe probably 22 left, ideally. Next taking off, we have American Eagle heading to JFK, E175. And we have United Airlines coming in from Denver over everything. ATC is back, right? You can see, you can hear it again. All right, cool, thanks. Aiden, cool. Less than 40 subs, so 10K. Holy mackerel. All right, next coming in is American Airlines, an A321 from Dallas, Fort Worth. But we have American Eagle taking off, heading to JFK. So I got about a half an hour or so before I gotta stop the show, maybe 40 minutes. That's when flight JetBlue 1080 lands. That's my wife coming in from Edinburgh. So I sort of have to wrap up when she lands. 40 more subscribers. Wow. All right, we got American Airlines here, heading to Philly, a Philly special at A319, flight 286, I think it is, 2086. So that racket here is this plane coming in. Yeah, see, I love it when planes fly over you on the highway. I don't think the power cam's gonna work today with the sun glare on the window. Nah, not with the sun glare. Always fun though. Alright, Korean Airline is heading out to 22 left. I think we just had a latest PC come in on 22 left. We got the Korean out there still. I love the blue of that plane. That is so cool. Especially today, it's just like it's glowing out there. Really neat. All right, we got a KBOS taking off to Provincetown. That's the 402 on 22 right. The jet you hear is not coming from the Cessna, it's coming from a plane in front of us. This guy right here is very distracting. Hey Reed, thank you so much. Muchly appreciated. I'll put that towards a some kind of iced beverage for sure. Sarah, thank you so much. 550 joules. Stay hydrated. I am doing my best to stay hydrated out here. Although the hydration is leaving me very easily. All right, what's Korean waiting for? A Delta coming in from Reagan. E-175, flight 5735. That's really loud. It's another Southwest coming in before Korean can line up. I figure it's making the most noise. So here's that latest that came in. Is this Boutique Air? Doesn't say on the app. I'm not sure what this one is. Either Trade Winds or Boutique Air. We got Southwest coming in. From St. Louis, a 737. Flight 3808. Now we got Japan Airlines heading out. We have Korean Airlines lining up on 22. 22 left. Right behind Korean there is Belle Isle Seafood. I love that place. My wife's flight number is JetBlue 1080. All right. They're heading out of here. So ATC has the runways, bad frequency. The 128 frequency, which is what I'm on, is 22 right. And 22 left is usually 132.25 or 225. But this is Korean, heading back to Seoul. All right, safe flight. Now we have Japan Airlines out there, and this should be not that one, the one to the right. Oh, where did I see it? Where am I here? I believe that one right there is Frontier heading out as well. That is the Longhorn, Bighorn, sorry, the Bighorn sheep livery. All right, we've just replaced Cape Airs with Southwest. We have 1, 2, 3 Southwest out here. So I guess they were getting a little jealous of all the Cape Air action. All right, we got Japan Airlines heading out the 22 left, just like the Korean Airlines did. Oh, we have Emirates next to arrive. Wow, they're early. Yeah, they're about over an hour early. Well, that's cool. Didn't think I'd be seeing them today. It's the Cape Air heading to Provincetown. We just heard buzz over us. And Japan Airlines is getting ready to take off. It is getting hotter, so you're getting those heat waves more and more. Heading to Tokyo Narita. All right, Japan Airlines, have a safe flight. We'll see you next time. And I did see we have Emirates coming in. I didn't think we'd see any. Didn't think we'd see this one, I should say. Coming in from Dubai. Flight number 237. Mallory, how you doing? Good afternoon. Allie, how are you? Glad you're enjoying this. All right, where are we here? Where's the planes? All right, we have Frontier, Bighorn Sheep, lined up on 22 right, heading to Atlanta. An A320 Neo, sorry. Gave it too much credit. right, they're out of here. Of course, got a Cape Air taking off. Heading to Nantucket. All right, Mark, how you doing, Mark? We got 30 till 10K. Holy mackerel. Like I said, I have a hard stop today. I have a hard stop at landing of flight JetBlue 1080. That's my wife's flight coming in. So I need to sort of clean up things here and get moving after she lands. All right, what we got out here now? Let's see, we have... got a JetBlue heading to Denver, out on 22, right. Oh, we got Delta coming in from Minneapolis, an A321. All right, 22 right, clear for takeoff. So we have just JetBlue heading to Denver, the A320. Then we get a Cape Air behind it, heading to Rockland. They just asked if they can make a right-hand turn, which is usually heading right towards us. We'll see what happens with that. We got Emirates passing in review. I get this Cape Air, and there it is. Flying right over us. All right, what we got going on here now? Let's see. So we have a Delta at the end of 22 left. See it way out there? All the Cape Airs. Got a couple Cape Airs moving around out there. And we have a American Airlines E175 coming in from Columbus. There's Emirates heading out back. We will not see that again today because that doesn't leave until about 11 o'clock at night. Right after Hainan lands and Cathay Pacific lands. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, we have a hard cut time at landing of flight JetBlue 1080. My wife's flight. So when she lands, I gotta pack up and get out of here. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. Smash that like button. Feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. It's the best way you're gonna find me out here. Days like today just sort of happen. You know, we have a store where you can, if you use Logan 10, you get 10% off your entire purchase. We got this T-shirt, $250, all kinds of T-shirts. We also have sweatshirts, which are not required today. Hats, all kinds of stuff. So feel free to go there. We have a Discord site with all kinds of channels for Discord. I try to post the daily liveries that are coming in and out of here every day. You should do it by 8:30 in the morning. And they can change throughout the day, so it's not guaranteed that what you see there is what's going to be coming in today. But we're having fun here. What else we got here? We also have the PayPal tip jar. We have Instagram. All these links can be found on the YouTube channel and loganandflight.com. I really hope you're enjoying this. I'm not even sure where my wife's flight is, but it is on the way. It's supposed to land on like 2:12 last I saw, so I'm not sure how eager the pilot is. We'll find out. We're also close to 10,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane to think about that for me. It's really cool. And it's all you guys. It's all you guys subscribing, watching, enjoying this, hitting that like button. That just gets, or hitting the heart button now, whatever it is. That just gets people out here that are like-minded, that enjoy this kind of thing. And if you like it, you stay. If you don't like it, you don't stay. But enough of you have liked it enough, so this is really enjoyable doing this. All right, we're going to get back out there. It looks like we got a little parade going down the alley there. Everyone, black flags, yellow flags, everything going on. All right, we'll get back out here and see what's going on. Oh, I missed the, as I was talking there, Bermuda Air. Or Angular Air, whatever it's called now. That's Bermuda. That landed. We have a Delta taking off to Atlanta on A321, flight 2779. And it wouldn't be right without having a Cape Air involved here somehow. All right, Cardzilla's back out there. I'm not sure what's going on with 22 right. Everyone is lining up for 22 left. Which is a little crazy, but it is what it is. Haven't listened to ATC, so I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, we have a JetBlue taking off, heading to Santiago de los Caballos. A321, flight 2023. So I wasn't listening. I'm not sure why they're on one runway now. All right, we have the American Airlines, the 777 that landed earlier from London Heathrow. That goes out back to the gate and gets reloaded later on and leaves about 8 o'clock tonight. We had two of them on property. The other one was a diversion from JFK. Oh, is this the... Uh-oh, is this the plane? Cessna 402. It is. It's Cape Air's 250. Special livery. Saw this the other night from Coughlin Park, so it wasn't as close as this one. I think they're lining up over here because there's no room in the park. It's already a Cape Air over here. So that's pretty cool. We get to get this guy passing in review. That is so cool. You got the AC on, I see. So that's pretty cool. All right, what do we got going on here now? Let's see. Trying to find planes here. Oh, I see JetBlue flight 1080. It is about 30 minutes out, 143 miles away, just south of Bangor, Maine, and east of us. And we got Southwest taking off on 22 right, heading to St. Louis, 737, flight 155. All right, we got to take it off this plane here. Although, I don't know. You got this plane. I'm going to leave it here for a second because just a photo op, I think. Pretty cool. All right, I had to do that just for the photo. All right, where are we out here with planes? We have Delta lined up out there, waiting to line up out there. We have a the life flight of Maine is taking back off on 22 right, heading back to Maine, I assume. This plane has a lot of assumptions built into it because of its name. But I hope they're not too far from the reality. And next coming in here is Alaskan Airlines. That's the first Alaskan today, coming in from Seattle. Just the first Alaskan Airlines I've seen today. They come in early in the morning as well. Yeah, cool Cape livery. That was just so cool. 20 more subscribers to 10K. Holy mackerel. Noosh, how you doing? 401 likes. All right. So cool. Thank you guys so much. Really glad you're enjoying this. All right, next coming in, we have a JetBlue from Bermuda, A220, flight 204. And that Cape Air was really cool. So that's JetBlue from Bermuda. And we also have Bermuda Air passing in review from Bermuda. We got that Cape Air pulling into the Cape Air corral. Even the engines are painted too. That's really cool. Next up is United Airlines from Chicago, 737 MAX 9. And that's going to be parked in line there. So let's get this plane coming in. But there it is. All right, there's that Bermuda JetBlue. Just came in. Airport and plane spotting VR. How you doing? Yeah, very nice livery. So cool. Zachary, how you doing? And we have an American taking off. So I was too busy plane spotting myself here. Heading to Phoenix. A321neo, flight 1057. Next to me is a Delta coming in from LaGuardia in U-175, flight 5745. And we got a Cape Air taking off. All my devices are overheating now, so the screens are all getting dark. So it's heading to Lebanon. And there's that Delta from LaGuardia. Sorry, Cape Airs have my attention today for some reason. All right, next taking off, we have a Delta heading to Memphis on 22 left, flight 5594. Looks like it's all lined up. And on the roll. And the JetBlue Vacations livery just passing, doing a little photo bomb there. All right, there's that. And we have a Delta coming in from Atlanta. Hey, Breezy Aviation, how you doing? Good afternoon. Where did I see the? There we go, right there. Hey, what's up? All right, next taking off, we have Delta heading to Savannah. Gotta get the right camera going here. There we go. Ten more subscribers to go to get to 10,000. Holy macaroni and cheese. That's crazy. All right, once again, we got a Cape Air taking off, and we have a Delta landing from Fort Lauderdale. This one's heading to Martha's Vineyard. All right, Eric's throwing it out there, the challenge. Need 10 more subscribers. I have to log off here when flight JetBlue 1080 lands. That's my wife. And it's supposed to land in the next 10 minutes or so, I think. So if we can get to 10,000 before the end of this, that would be, oh my gosh, that'd be spectacular. It's just a cool milestone to hit. That's what's really cool about that. So cool. Yep, Sarah, that Cape Air that just took off is yours. I think we got a Cape Air lining up out there. And we have a JetBlue coming in from Tampa. All right, get the Tampa special. All right, where is it? There it is. There it is, Tampa. Flight number 392, A220. And it wouldn't be right without having a Cape Air to top it off today. I just saw a couple things here. Goes by quick here. William, thank you so much. Upgrading, so cool. Thank you so much. Didn't know you could do that kind of stuff. Awesome. So cool. And welcome, Jeep Autumn Storm. How are you? Cat Nerd, how you doing? I hope that'll be fun to hit that 10K. But I have to make sure I keep these planes going here. Here's a porter coming in from Toronto. Or sorry, Air Canada. So used to these things being, the Dash 8s being porters. I got JetBlue heading to Richmond in A320. I think it's the Vacations livery. It is. All right, wait a minute. I see some things on the screen here. What's going on here? $10K. Oh my goodness. Made it. So cool. Party time. Awesome. Do I have this? Does this work? Let's see if this works. There we go. So cool. 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'll get back to the right screen here. So cool. Thank you guys so much. Oh, that is awesome. Wow. Just don't tell Kelly when she lands, okay? Don't tell her. I'll surprise her. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I just don't know what to say. That's just so cool. So neat having that. And like I said, I remember the beginning. And just getting to this point is something I never even thought of. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh, you can flash that on there a couple times. There we go. All right. Thank you guys so much. So cool. Ah, wow. Oh, I'm pointing at the sky here. That's where my head is right now. Ah, so cool. Thank you. Yeah, we got Southwest taking off here, heading to Austin. That is so cool. 10,000. Who'da thunk? Yeah, thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. Divergence X, thank you. $10 for 10K. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this because I have a blast doing this. This is so cool. CC, thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Ay. Back in the clouds again. We got a Cape Air taking off, heading to Martha's Vineyard. Uh-oh, I got something up here. 1 second. I think this guy's a boutique air guy. Hold on 1 second, guys.
I was coming back to my car and I saw your setup here. This is Logan in flight, right?
Logan in flight, yeah. I've seen you a few times right down in front of me.
Yeah. I just came in.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Zach.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, a couple times you have to park it over here and just sitting right in front of me.
Yeah, right over here?
No, over there, yeah, with boutique air next to Alaska Airlines.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. So cool. Awesome.
Yeah. This is awesome setup.
Yeah. This is the indoor mode. Actually, the AC zone. Keep everything cool. But yeah, it's a lot of fun up here. Usually down there, but those spots over there today. Cool. You wear hats?
No, we do not have hats.
Do you wear hats?
Oh yeah, sure.
It's like this one's clean. No, you guys just flying in around here. That's what we do here.
You get the view and everything. Awesome.
And I literally just hit 10,000. Really?
Yeah.
So cool. so cool.
And now, how often do you go?
A couple times a week I try. The last couple of weeks I haven't been out that much, but I've had some help from the school and wasn't able to. But I try to get out as much as I can. Probably usually Tuesday night, usually Friday and Saturday, depending on what's going on. I think we'll see Spider-Man last week. So
That's cool.
yeah.
That's a beautiful day out here.
Definitely.
Full body, but hopefully the smoke's still good.
Yes. I gotta get back to this, man. But
Yeah, no,
very nice meeting you.
I want to come over and just say
Like
hi.
I've seen you a million times down there. So.
You'll see us a million more times.
All right.
All right, thank you.
You're already a star on the show. You're on there all the time.
Have a great day.
See you later, man. Thank you. Hi guys, sorry about that. We had the boutique air guy, pilot, who has come here many times, who's parked in front of us many times. He actually just showed up. Want to see what's going on here. All right, here's Etihad. Oh man, I'll get back to the chat in a second here. Let me get this plane landing. Coming in from Abu Dhabi. We get United here heading to Denver. All right, sorry about that. Eric, thank you so much. so much. Jeff, thank you so much. Coffee, yeah, iced coffee today. Might even get a latte today. It's so cool. Betsy, thank you so much. It's so cool. It's all you guys. This is all. I can't be a subscriber. You guys are all the subscribers. You guys are the ones that are supporting this whole thing. Thank you so much. Pensy, Scott, brother, thank you. So cool. Oh my goodness. This is so neat. All right, Kelly's 6 minutes out. Maybe I'll miss her flight. We'll see what happens here. All right, I gotta find my glasses. I took them off for a second. I don't know where I put them. I can't see anything. All right, there we go. All right. $40. I'm so cool. Glad I'm out here doing this stuff. All right, let me see what we got taken off here first. We have American Airlines heading to Charlotte. Then I'll check on my wife's flight. Southwest landing over here. Oops, sorry. Coming in from Chicago Midway. All right, before we do anything else, let me just check where my wife's flight is. I don't want to miss it. All right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4th to arrive. All right. Sarah the Real Deal, thank you so much. Muchly appreciated. You've been on the show here a couple times. So cool, thank you. Don't forget Kelly. Who? What are you guys talking about? How you doing? You know the Cape Air? Going to Lebanon, just had another Southwest land. So hit 10K subscribers. My wife's coming home. Haven't seen her in a week. This is awesome. You guys just rock. So cool. And some new subscribers too, I think I saw. Noosh, Logan in flight. So cool. All right, where are we? Planes, where are the planes? We have Delta coming in from Chicago, 737-800. I don't even think Kelly knows I'm out here. She took off before I headed to the airport. All right, that's at Delta. We have the JetBlue lining up out there for 22 right. Francis, how you doing? So cool. Yep, Noosh, thank you for becoming a member. So cool, you've been here forever, it seems like. All right, we got JetBlue taking off, heading to Houston. We also have Air Portugal coming in from Lisbon. A321neo. All right, we have JetBlue and A220 flight 933 heading to Houston. And we have JetBlue flight 1080 coming in from Edinburgh, which happens to contain my wife on it. I think she's on this side of the plane, but I don't know what seat she's in. I don't think she even knows I'm here. Let me just text her real quick. I see you. I will pack up. She's got to go to customs still, so I'll wait till she passes the review in front of us here. So cool. Like I said, she's on this side somewhere. I'll have to look afterwards at the tapes and see if she could be sleeping for all I know. Alright, she's gonna hide behind the building here in a second. We can get a couple more planes here, I think. and then I can do a speed round of packing my stuff up. All right, next coming in, we have Delta from Cincinnati. So if you see a car on 128 South with a tripod and camera dragging out the back of it, it's probably my car. Well, and the day has got crazy. Landing on 27, we have American from Miami in A321. All right, there's Kelly passing in review. I better get going here. Thank you guys so much. Hitting the 10,000. That is just nuts. Thank you so much for that. If I can find it, there it is again. Thank you. So cool. Tell her I decided to go a couple more hours. Yeah, see how that flies. No pun intended. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, mods, for all you've been doing this whole time. The mods that are here, we have lurkers out there as well. Everyone, thank you guys so much. Hope you had a great time today. I know I had a great time. And yeah, I will see you next time. Have a great week. I'm not sure if I'll be out here tomorrow at all. Just maybe recovering from having no wife for a week. So I gotta get back into the saddle and do things. But yeah, really, thank you guys so much. Everything, support, the subscribers, the likes. It's been over a year and a half, and this has just been a journey that I couldn't even imagine. Did not imagine at all. Thank you guys. I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of the evening and a great rest of the weekend. And I better go before I get in trouble. Talk to you guys later. Bye.